All right, so here's problem number one. If I put in up here balsa.rtp-gcp.org, it'll come here, so the URL stays the same. We're on login. It doesn't say balsa, but I think I've got a fix on that. I'll show you. Then I log in and I'm there and everything works. All right, some of this we'll have to edit, but originally it was like so. I don't want these secret keys out, yada yada yada. This is in credentials underneath API services. Over here, I have in the consent screen, and this is for the Balsa project. I now have Balsa up there. All right, so this has to be reviewed again. These things are added going back over here. The redirects. So this was what it was when it was just the AppSpot stuff. Now we're over here. I want to keep this there because I want to be able to. I want to be able to use like. Okay, you can see it here, right? So this is done. And by the way, when you do this, it will tell you the settings that you have to have if you're over in your DNS register. So one thing that I'm doing differently from here versus AWS, with AWS, if I go to register.com, it then says all the stuff goes over back to AWS. So I don't have like the advanced settings in register.com. But for GCP, I've got entries unlike that where DNS is managing it, and I've got the settings, and then I've got another project which has the website. And so I don't know if the two projects can coexist like that. The project in RTP-GCP, it has a load balancer, and the load balancer has the SSL certificates somehow. This is self-managed, so like I can't even go here, right? I can't disable it because it's Google managed. And if I want to go to the versions, when you click here, if you see the URL at the bottom, it's AppSpot, right? So that's that. We'll stop this and I'll show you what happens when I'm on iOS. All right, so on the iPad, if I'm recording the iPad screen now. If I look at the top, the URL says Balsa, yada yada yada. Sign in, and then it goes to blank, like you don't see the login. So once again, over here, sign in, sign in, sign in. Let's get rid of this. Click sign in. It comes over here, and there's nothing there. Don't understand it. So that's the